came in this guy came in this morning, I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute. I'm in my traditional, kind of style and everything. I'm good. I'm comfortable with this and how I do it. But he just took it to another level and everything. He surprised me this morning. So check this guy out and tell me what's happening over here, man. What are you doing?
Well, if you've seen some of the shows, of course, I'm big on vests. And it's funny, I don't wear a lot of vests on an everyday basis,
Right.
but that is part of the style that I really like. I like vests. They're simple. It's one of those get up and go type things when you just need to get out, but you want to look pretty good. Today,
You flipped it on me.
yeah, the day what I did was I did the vest thing, and they're paired with the correct pants that actually go with the vest originally. And then what I did was I hit him with what I call the flame. And see, he didn't know anything about the flame.
I didn't know about the flame.
He didn't know about the flame.
I didn't know. He didn't tell me. I didn't get the memo.
About the
He didn't
flame.
send it to me.
So what the flame is, it's basically when you take your tie. There's so many different ways you can tie a tie. I've seen so many different tutorials. Well, for me, I wanted something different. So I wanted to create something. So I created what I call the flame. And what it is the big knot, and then you have the little flame out right here, and then you stop. And then you still have this space right here where you can see your shirt, and it gives you that, that space between the shirt and the cut of the vest.
Flame. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? Style. He wasn't afraid. He
Yeah.
came in here, he got on camera with the flame, distinct style, wasn't afraid to do it. Back to like what we're always telling you and everything. Don't be afraid to express yourself. You feeling something and you think it's something that that's gonna work for you, go ahead and do it.
Try it out.
Try it out.
Now this is not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
But this is something that I tried out. I liked it, so I'm gonna continue with it. From time to time. It's not something that I'm gonna wear everywhere or
Right.
on all occasions. That's something else I want to talk to you guys about. Occasions. You have to be prepared for occasions. You cannot be that person that doesn't have enough of a diverse wardrobe that you're not prepared for any occasion.
Right.
Whether it's a formal occasion, casual occasion, something in between, you should be prepared. As a man, you should be prepared. Young men get prepared early.
Get prepared early. It doesn't have to happen overnight. A piece here, a piece there. Over time you'll accumulate enough, and that's the other thing too. Don't buy something that's, especially when you're starting out, that you can't interchange with other clothing.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you can buy your clothes to where you compare them with other clothes, and they don't necessarily have to have a pattern on them that has to necessarily match that particular outfit exactly in order for you to wear it. You can increase your wardrobe by almost 50 to 100% each time you buy something that's more universal, that you can blend into the rest of your wardrobe.
Right. No one really has, an average person doesn't have the budget for a wardrobe that's extensive in terms of, you go out and you want to spend $300-400 a day, to keep your wardrobe up. So what you need to do is look at the things that you compare with other things that are very diverse and that have universal use to you. What you may think is universal to you may not be universal to me, but it's about your style, and that's what this is about for us.
Right.
Helping you find your style and giving you ideas to help you find your style.
Exactly, and I found that solid colors work best whenever you're trying to switch, pair your clothing with other garments that you have in your wardrobe. I mean, you can get away with patterns. It depends on, the usage of that particular item that you're going to wear that day. But, it just depends. And again, too, back to the style. If you have developed a style, sometimes you can get away with almost anything, So.
And also, one last thing on the budget part of that. Just because you spend a lot of money on your clothes does not mean you have style. That just means you have a lot of expensive clothes.
Right.
It's what you do with your clothes after you buy them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with that.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. That's very important. Very important. Yeah. And later on, we're going to give you maybe some shopping tips on, places that you can go, things that you can do, what to look for, and we'll probably take it out on the road, and we'll do a on-site live shop where we're in the area actually shopping, and we can show you some things and tell you, what's going on. kind of help you along, to help you budget wise and style wise.
And don't forget, you know, I'm quick. I'll run up in a thrift store. People look at me and say, "Hey, you don't shop in no thrift store." Hey, don't get it twisted. I will run up in a thrift store, and if I find pieces that work for me, what I do with them afterwards, you'll never know it was in a thrift store. And see,
Right.
that's the part of style that people don't get. You think, "Hey, this guy goes out and spends $200 or $300 per pop on a suit." No, I don't. That's not beneficial to me, because that suit is only that one suit. For $300, I can integrate almost a nice little small wardrobe and just finding pieces that I need that make sense for me. And you
Right.
can do the same thing.
Right, and if you're careful while you're out there shopping, I mean, you'll see a turn in how things develop and how you can go into your closet and you can look at this piece and that piece, and you know your level will go up like tenfold. It's just that easy, and we'll show you how.
And I will say this, the one thing I don't skip on is my shoes. Now, I'll
Right.
pay for my shoes.
We don't skimp on shoes.
Yeah, I'll pay for my shoes now.
Yeah.
I won't, you know, I won't go to the thrift store. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but
Yeah.
I do not play with my shoes.
Personally, I won't wear anyone else's shoes.
Yeah,
I won't do it. That's just my pet
Yeah,
peeve. I won't wear anyone else's
honestly,
shoes.
that is true for me as well.
Yeah.
So I, you know,
They have to be.
I want to throw that caveat in there because, you know, people look at me and say, well, you know, he wears those kind of shoes. Yeah, I don't skimp on my shoes because they're my feet. And I mean, I like for my feet to be comfortable. And when you buy quality shoes, you can keep them a long time.
Keep them a long
So
time.
it keeps you from having
Yeah.
to, you know, constantly
Buy
constantly
shoes.
buy, constantly
Right.
buy. So
Right.
that's when, you know, that's
And
when
they look good.
Yeah.
They look good.
Yeah.
They're just better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me.
So
Well,
if you have any questions or comments, as we always say, we can be reached on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
Where else?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Why you always
I
forget
keep-
YouTube?
I always
You can't
forget YouTube.
That's where we are.
Hey, like and subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget that.
Make sure
Very
you
important.
subscribe. That's important to us. Your subscriptions allow us to grow, allow us to evolve. And you guys keep in mind, what we're doing here is something that, you know, we feel passionate about. And, you know, in theory, this would be live. So as we make some mistakes and we stumble a little bit, we're not going to stop for that, because if we were live, we wouldn't do that. So it's an interaction between you guys and us, and it's very organic and it's authentic. So we don't want to, you know, to sit here and be all, you know, kind of stiff.
This is not scripted.
Right, you know, we're not going to be here and be all stiff and, you know, monotone the whole time. You know, as we go, as we get, you know, comfortable and continue to do this and continue to bring you great things, you guys will see the evolution of us and you'll get to see us grow. And that's going to be a great thing for you guys to see us grow from where we started to where we're trying to go.
Exactly. So, until next time, I'm Baldwin.
And I'm Creech.
Hey, and don't forget, there is no excuse for good taste. Till next time.
Be blessed.